Oh, fuck.
All right. No, we can't do the intro without Lee. So. Sorry.
Stop it.
It doesn't
Don't
work.
do that.
Don't
Why
touch
they
those.
work? How do we do the intro? Okay. There it goes.
That was real delayed.
Yeah. All right. We're back. Another fifth?
Episode
Fourth
4, baby.
Episode
Episode
4.
Of the Unheard Absurd Podcast. We should really
Hosted
make an
by-
actual intro.
Noah, Sex Panther Davids.
Which one should I go? Booty consumer?
I don't know.
booty
Booty
consumer.
There's a
That's
couple.
what-
What
you
is
know,
that?
That's
Did you listen to the
that
episode?
was your rap name.
Yeah, my rap name.
The booty consumer.
Yeah,
I'll just
we
be
got Lee
the
the
booty
third and the
consumer.
booty consumer. We're getting on a song.
The booty consumer. And
I'm Ado Potato. No, this is Lee Davids, the best looking Lee Sexy Man
And
David.
this main side
sure.
host.
6'3", 12-inch cock. I don't like that look on your face, Noah.
Did you backlash?
No. I might have. I don't know.
All right. So, does anyone got anything they'd like to bring up today?
The Jake Paul
Oh yeah,
and Tommy Fury fight. That should be going on right now, actually.
Never heard of it.
what? Never heard of it.
But
Never
it's,
heard of it.
technically it's Wednesday.
Yeah, Jake Paul versus Tommy Philly. I can't.
Is it going on right now?
Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, billed as The Truth, is an ongoing professional boxing match contested between Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. The bout is scheduled to take place on the 26th of February. Why would they fight in Saudi Arabia? Such a weird place to choose your fight to be.
Dubai.
Oh, I don't know, but Cristiano Ronaldo is there.
Is he?
Yep, here.
Yeah, but he plays in
Like
Saudi
watching?
Arabia.
What are you saying?
ESPN has live updates. We can scroll through here, see what they got.
Did you see that? There was like a leak script for it.
Really?
It was supposed to be like round 5. His eye was supposed to get like injured, and then it was in like round 6. It was at the end of the round 5. I mean, the doctor was supposed to come in and take a look, and he said it was okay to keep going. And then in round 8, he dropped. It was Jake Paul supposed to drop Fury.
I have a hard time believing that Jake Paul is gonna beat Fury. I don't feel it. Tommy Fury is what? How is he related to Tyson? Isn't he like
He's
a
a brother.
brother-in-law or half brother or something?
They have different moms.
Yeah, Tommy Fury's half brother or whatever is Tyson Fury, like one of the best heavyweights in modern boxing. I can tell you right now, he's not going to, especially too that he's undefeated and he's so young. He's only 23. Do you really think at the age of 23 with a perfect boxing record, he's gonna want to take a dive and lose for some money?
That's the only thing though, is that he's 8-0, but out of his combined opponents, there's only been 2 wins.
Yeah, but still. You got to remember, too, look at Jake Paul's come up. Jake Paul has fucking come up. He's 6-0 right now, but has he fought anyone good?
No,
for
this
his
is the only
first
guy
6
that's actually
fights?
younger than him.
Exactly. Jake Paul has fought old, retired men the entire time.
Yeah.
Do you honestly really believe that fucking, like, we're going to sit here and look at Tommy Fury and be like, well, he's a young fighter. He's only 23, and he ain't no record, but I mean, all the people he fought sucked. You don't have your first professional boxing fight fucking going against someone that's like fucking like 25-0 or something.
Right.
You wouldn't walk in and verse one of the top guys in boxing. You walk in and you beat up the fucking shitters of the league. That's just how it works.
I suppose.
You're not gonna walk in there and you're gonna fight the fucking top fighters in your first like 10 fights. I mean, if you win all 10 fights, then you're gonna start moving up. But you don't start out fighting fucking amazing people. You beat up the people that suck. That's what Jake Paul did, but Jake Paul didn't fight any like real boxers. And then Tommy Fury's done that, but everyone he's fought is fucking blown. I don't blame either of them. I mean, Jake Paul
Yeah,
should
true. Jake
stop
Paul's fighting
calling
people
out
that aren't
fucking
even-
UFC fighters.
Right.
I'm glad to see that this fight actually happened. I hope
And
to
that he
God
didn't
Jake
back
Paul
out
gets
this
fucking
time.
humbled. I'm not really a Tyson Fury fan or Tommy Fury fan, but I would still like to see fucking Jake Paul get humbled because I think he's an arrogant douchebag.
Well, you know what he'd do if he lost.
He's gonna be like, well, that was my first time against a professional fighter.
I'm just a YouTuber.
I'm just a YouTuber. That's what he would pull. Does anyone even watch Jake Paul anymore? Let's look at his YouTube channel.
Mm-mm.
How many
used to
subscribers is he at?
I
I never
used
would.
to.
I never
Okay.
watched Jake Paul. I watched
Not a long
Logan
Young
Paul.
lad.
I used to watch
Young
Logan Paul
lad.
vlogs when I was a little. I just looked up YouTube on YouTube. God damn it.
Lee was part of the low gang.
I was part of the little gang. I remember Maverick and his dog. What was his fucking dog? The little Pomeranian.
Kong.
Kong. That was the fucking. That was his
Didn't
dog.
it get like eaten by coyote?
Yeah. I remember watching that. I'm like, that poor dog. And then how did Maverick die? Damn.
That is loud.
Holy shit.
I know. How many subscribers do you think Jake Paul has?
I don't know, like probably 15 million.
28 million. 28.4.
It's 20.3 million.
20.3 million.
Yeah, he's got 20.3 million subscribers. But that's the thing, though, is that it seems like all of his newest videos
How much is Mr.
are
Beast
not
at?
getting that much.
Oh, he's at like 160 something.
Actually?
Yeah.
60? I
don't
remember
think
when
he's
he.
that
I remember he
100
hit
like
like
60,
100.
60 million. Hell yeah, he is.
I thought
remember he
Mr.
hit,
Beast was at like
100.
112.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking shit, but like
135. Holy shit.
Jesus,
Oh.
he's growing fast.
You know, me and Noah, we were.
T-Series is at like 240
No one
million.
gives a shit about T
no,
Series.
Mr. Beast is the most subscribed one.
Mm-mm.
No, he's the
No?
most subscribed individual creator.
Oh.
T Series is like a large organization.
Yeah,
they
from
make
India.
music from like in India.
Yeah.
But fucking me and Noah, we were subscribed to Mr. Beast. How many subscribers did he have when we subscribed to
I
him?
don't know, like less like 3 million.
Around there. We subscribed to him a long time ago because we used to watch his videos where it was worst intros on YouTube, and he used to make fun of little kids for having shitty YouTube intros. And me and Noah, we used to be subscribed to him. We used to sit down and we watch those videos when it was just him and Chris before he had his big group.
Do you remember that?
And then he
when always did
exploded.
It was
these
just a
videos
couple
were, like,
people.
horrible.
I used to really like his videos. Like I think Mr.
Like,
Beast is
just,
a really
like, quality,
good person.
like, horrible.
But well, yeah, think about cameras. There's no
Yeah, I
good
know.
YouTube videos from fucking.
Like the
10
do you
years
remember
ago
the
that are
Orby
good.
video? Filling up my
Oh yeah,
yard
he
with
filled up.
Orbeez.
Yeah, he
or
filled the whole
whatever.
yard.
Yeah,
with
but
like
that was
100
that was
million.
when it was
ago.
like Jake and them. That was like we watched way before that.
Yeah,
How
but that
m-
was still like 2017, 2018.
I can't
early
even
stuff.
look back to when we were subscribed to him because he took that video down.
Oh yeah.
I remember when he was at like 20 million, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he just
You know what's crazy? Like I logged into an
Blew
old
up.
YouTube account. Like I looked at my old subscriptions. Like there's this guy. He was just a teenager when I started subscribing to him.
Is it Lispy Jimmy?
Yeah,
Lispy Jimmy's he's a scumbag. You know that he like scams his audience.
I know. He scammed me
What did he scam you out of?
like $5.
You gave him $5.
Yeah,
Oh.
he just donated. So I
Yeah,
fucking
well, that's
gave it
everything.
in, and then no, but like, I fucking subscribed to him like fucking maybe 10 years ago. Not 10 years ago, probably about 8 years ago. And now he's got like a fucking family already. He's got like a kid that's like 3 years old.
Hold on, 2015 is when he started making the series because we watched like when it first started coming out. We found him. How many subs did Mr. Beast have in 2015? That's when we've been subscribed since. Holy shit. He had 8,000 subscribers. We must have started watching 2016 then. No way were we in his first fucking 10,000. We weren't that early. I think we were less than 1 million though. We watched Mr. Beast before he was cool. I don't know though. I have this weird thing where as soon as something gets popular, I stop liking it because I don't know. Anytime anyone like blows up or anyone gets like super popular, everyone starts talking about him and then it makes me feel weird because it's like people start like, oh yeah, it almost feels like they make you feel like that you're lying, that you've been subscribed to someone for so long or that
Right.
you've known about something for so long, and then it just makes me feel weird. So like Mr. Beast videos now, I see them and I still think some of them are entertaining, but a lot of them I don't even click on anymore. The only one that caught my eye recently was the 1,000 Blind People See for the first time, where he paid for like 1,000 people's cataract surgery.
You know what I find crazy?
And Meat Canyon
It's how
posted a
crazy.
video.
That's how fast the people can fucking like progress in YouTube. And then how there's people that are on YouTube where they only can get like 3 million subscribers.
Yeah. It's because Mr. Beast just started out, and like
Well,
as soon
that's
as he
the
got
thing.
like any audience,
He dropped so much money for other people.
It's just like he started money.
Yeah. Now it's always
That's what-
spending money and giving it away.
I can't believe the dude actually makes money off of that. With how much he gives away.
Yeah, but you make money off views.
He
and
has.
shit.
He think about how many different
Jesus.
things he makes money.
He
off
also
of.
makes them fucking. What are
now,
they?
but like
Candy
back
bars.
in the day, but like back in the day,
He
I
didn't make
didn't- I
much
don't
money back in the
understand
day.
what-
He would fucking. He would.
he just gave all of his
He would
money
make
to
like
everyone else.
$1.2 million from in however amount of time, and then he would make a video for $500,000. So he would still have money, but it would just be like he was burning up so much. He's come out on podcasts and interviews and shit and been like,
He's not as rich as people think.
they're
he
like, are
is.
you gonna be like the first, what they say, like the first billionaire YouTuber or whatever, or trillionaire YouTuber? And he's like, no. He's like, I don't have as much money as people think I do. He's like, I obviously have money, but people think I'm just like loaded. He's like, I spend so much money on YouTube videos. He'll spend $1 million. I don't know if you guys know who Ludwig is. He's a fucking Twitch streamer. I see him pop up on my
I feel like
YouTube
I've
all
heard
the
of
time.
him.
If I show you a picture, you might know him. But there's this dude named Ludwig, and he knows Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast spent like $1 million on a video, and he didn't like it, so he wasn't gonna post it. So then Ludwig's like, hey, can I have that video? And Mr. Beast just gave it to him, and Ludwig put it on his channel.
Who's that
And then
one
Ludwig
guy?
got a shit ton of subscribers and views from it because it was a Mr. Beast thumbnail, it was a Mr. Beast title, and it was a Mr. Beast video, but it was on his channel.
How did he end up?
This guy. That's Ludwig. He's a Twitch streamer.
How did
like I've
that
heard
one
the
guy?
name,
Remember that one guy that died of cancer like this last summer, and then the guy that dropped the merch that said "Game Over" once he died.
There's Technoblade.
Yeah.
I was sexually subscribed to
You were
Technoblade.
sexually subscribed?
Yeah. I can't speak today. I was subscribed to
heard of
Technoblade
him.
actually
Sexual
for like I think 3 years. I was subscribed to him. I actually really liked his Minecraft videos. He was the only Minecraft YouTuber that I ever watched. I know people think Minecraft's dumb, but he was actually
He
funny.
had cancer.
Yeah, he got
decided
cancer.
to make merch that said "Game Over."
Yeah,
and he dropped it
he
when
got
died.
cancer.
It
and
got dropped- he had it
made
dropped when he was
fucking
dead.
T-shirts that have a little pig on them, and it said "Game Over." And then
That's
as
so
soon as
sad.
he died, he had it released.
You should pull up one of his videos. I feel like I've heard of him. There's no, yeah, I definitely. have.
I actually really like
I've heard
Technoblade.
of some
He had these
like
videos
Techno
where
or-
he was he would do he was in like a potato war in Minecraft Skyblock. It just he was like super sarcastic. Holy shit, he's blown up to like 16 million subscribers now.
You know that isn't that crazy how people get popular after they're dead?
See, that's what
After
I'm
they died,
saying.
like even rappers, like
No, you
all them
do,
fuckers,
yeah.
they all like every time someone dies, it's always, oh man, I was a fan since day one. No, you weren't.
10 million subs elbow reveal.
Where have you been all this time?
Well, you
And when
see,
he put it out, I was
I've
like,
been farming
okay,
potatoes
so he just
for
joined the
a
rest of it. He doesn't know anything about my private life, so me and Molly
That's
both
not even
looked at
him.
and
What
was
is this
like,
other thing playing?
Okay,
That wasn't a joke. It all started.
Oh, there's a Jake Paul video playing. There we go.
Books to upgrade it. I could have just bought some from the auction like a normal person, but if iPixels taught me anything, it's that if you have a problem, the answer is slavery. So I had 20 potato minions with 20 enchant
So I had
levels.
20 potato
The
minions.
answer is slavery.
That's why I like him. He was just like super sarcastic in the thing he said. I didn't really care for the
I really like it.
Minecraft itself, but just his personality, I thought he was hilarious. And
Yeah, but that's crazy how
I
people
really liked
blow
his
up
shit.
after they die.
Yeah.
Like, what's that one guy's name that blew up?
I don't know.
Oh, Lil Loaded.
Oh, little,
Kind of.
Little Loaded, he had fucking Block Baby, and he had fans before. But once he died, everyone was, oh, I love Little Loaded. He was so good. I've been a day one fan.
Oh, what's that one guy? What's that one guy? or like Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was big, but he really
Once he died, he got bigger. Well, the thing is that he made like
Yeah.
thousands of songs that,
that
were never
unreleased.
released.
Yeah,
So he literally, I mean, how many albums have they dropped since he died? Like,
like
3 or 4.
Yeah.
They just keep dropping out, and it's all good music.
Yeah.
Like a Juice WRLD album drops, and I still listen to him. I really like his music. It sucks that he
That's why
died, but
it just doesn't make sense. Who makes that many, like, I don't know.
I think it's just because he had so much fun doing what he did.
So he just made random
He would
songs.
just
No,
think
but there's
about
a lot of
it.
them
You
that
just go
don't
to the
get
studio
released. They're
every
like
day
just
and
the
you just
private
keep making
videos.
songs.
Well, they'll just go fuck off at the studio and then just don't feel like it's ready to get released, so they'll hang on to shit. There's a lot of shit that they record years before they release it.
Yeah. Oh, and to touch back on Mr. Beast, the reason he can make so much money is because he's got
How many
5
accounts?
YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And actually, he's got more than that because another thing he does because he wanted to get an audience for people that don't speak English that only
his
speak
Spanish one, yeah.
He made a channel. It's not connected to this one, but there's a Mr. Beast like Espanol or whatever, and it's made
All his videos are in Spanish.
where he pays people that are
Translate
English
to
and Spanish. They'll do voiceovers on his video, so it's the same video you're watching, but all the or it's not even subtitles. All the speaking is in Spanish, and he has people that he pays to translate it to Spanish, and then he posts in Spanish too. So he's got a bunch of people that speak Spanish that watch his videos. There's his main channel, Mr. Beast. He's got Mr. Beast 2, Mr. Beast Gaming. He's got Beast Reacts, and Mr. Beast 2 has 19.8 million subscribers. Mr. Beast Gaming has 31.4 million, and Beast Reacts has 21.9. And then he's got Beast Philanthropy, where he has like a food pantry.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a really stand-up guy, and he's
What
got
happened to
a
his
food
Oceans?
pantry, and that's got 11.9.
What's his Oceans
Team C's.
Team C's?
Did you donate to that?
I did not.
Or he had that one that was about the trees. Save the trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
he ended that,
Team
or-
Trees.
Team trees.
Did he
Yeah.
end that? Or
No,
is
it's
it
still going on. It's
Team
just
C's and
they
Team
stopped
Trees.
promoting it. I donated $5 to Team C's because I actually a little bit of an environmentalist, but I don't want to go pick up the trash myself. I'm lazy.
Pounds removed.
Yeah, 33 million pounds of trash removed from the sea. 5 of those were
just-
me.
just
What are
from-
you doing to help the planet?
Just from Team C's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team
Well, what's For Ocean or
Trees.
whatever? What's that one? Yeah, I think it's called For Ocean. They like actually like have like They have these big boats that'll like go around and pick up the
Team
trash.
Trees was 24.3 million.
Trees planted.
Yeah,
Trees.
they planted 24.3 million trees. Well, now I gotta go cut down some trees, get these numbers down.
These numbers are way too high for my liking.
Look at you can see though, people have like completely forgot about Team Trees. There like in the entire time, there hasn't.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't. Like he doesn't mention.
Oh,
a lot.
someone put 5. There's still people donating to this. This one was today. This one was today. This one was today.
Oh yeah, sure. People are still donating.
The last person to donate to it was this person named Kelly. She donated $5.
Good for you, Kelly.
Go Kelly.
$5 an hour.
Hell
ago.
yeah, Kelly.
Actually, like exactly an hour
She
ago.
supports Team C's.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
Yeah,
The batteries
no,
died. I had to change them.
There's TikToks that were like going around and like of these people that work at. Yeah.
Yeah, the time does.
Oh,
The
'Cause
time
it's
shows you how
I
long
like
you've been
pause,
recording.
but
Oh.
but there were TikToks going around of like these people that work at Twitter and they just sit around doing absolutely fucking nothing all day.
Oh, I
They
know.
do go to like 2 meetings and that's about it.
Well, have you ever seen the BuzzFeed Day in the Life?
No.
It's the same way.
Exactly. It's just
The problem is that big companies like that, they hire more people than they need. So that now they have all these people that they could use, but they have nothing to do with them. So
Okay.
they just sit there.
Well, how much do you think someone really made at Twitter?
Depending
it
on
was,
how
like,
high up
good.
you are.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
but
they
like,
made,
okay,
good
so he
money.
fired a bunch of people. He fired like thousands of people.
There were
Just think how much money they're saving, not just from the pay alone.
Yeah, but there's also he fired like janitors and stuff like that, and a lot of them were like ethnic people, like Mexicans and shit.
Okay, so they think he's racist.
And
Imagine
then
that.
there were people thinking that Elon Musk is racist. You know, Elon Musk didn't have any of these problems until he decided that he was going to stop reporting because he used to be a Democrat. He was a Democrat, and then he said, "I can no longer support the Democratic Party. I don't like the decisions they make." So then he went on Twitter and said, "I'm no longer a Democrat" or whatever. I don't know if he said he was a Republican now, but he said, "I'm no longer identify with the Democratic
I
Party,"
grab that blanket?
and everyone fucking was giving him
I'm so
hate.
cold. I'm gonna go grab that blanket.
A blanket. That
We
blanket
need to
probably
get
has
80s.
rat shit on it.
No, it's clean. There's not rats in my house.
Oh, I mean mouse shit.
No mice here either.
The mouse poopies.
Why do you think I got a cat for? I don't have mice here anymore.
I tell you what, you getting a cat was probably the smartest things ever. The only thing is it kills me.
Yeah. Noah's deathly allergic. I was gonna, I decided that when I first moved out, I was like, I'll get a skin cat, one of those Sphinx. I'm like, I'll get one of those so that way Noah can come over here.
But it's gross because you got to rub their dirty cat nipples and put like they go
I just-
outside.
I-
You got to
I
fucking lather
fucking-
them with fucking what's it?
you
Fucking
gotta
like
put sunscreen. On
sunscreen.
them. That not even just going outside. That's well, if you take them outside, you need to. But if they sit by the windows for too long, which cats like to do,
Yeah.
they'll get sunburned through the window. So you gotta put fucking sunscreen
I
on your
just put
cat.
a sweater on him.
Then they get too hot. I mean, in the winter
Not-
they'd be
not-
fine.
not in the-
I don't know. I put
They
a
would
sweater.
not get too hot in your house. You put that bitch down to 58.
Yeah, but fucking yeah, my house is 58 degrees. That's why Aiden needs a fucking blanket. Heat's too expensive. No, but my fucking cat, I put a sweater on him and he started shitting on the floor in defiance of the sweater.
Right.
He didn't. He literally, when I put a sweater on the cat, left it on for a week, and then all of a sudden he started shitting on the living room floor, and I'm like, why? He knows how to use a litter box, and I'm like, I looked it up. Why is my cat going outside the litter box? And it says because there's something that's stressing him out or something that they don't like, and I'm like, well, the only thing that's changed around here is the sweater. So I took the sweater off. He's fine. He stopped then.
Yeah, that was just out of spite. He wanted to fucking tell you. You
He
wanted
just
to
said,
give me a
"Fuck
fucking
you."
sweater.
You, take this sweater
Take
off.
the sweater off me. I'm gonna shit in your pillow.
Ooh, good topic. Outer Banks season 3.
I haven't watched
I
it.
watched it.
I watched 2 episodes.
I watched the whole thing.
Did you?
Yeah,
I'm not
you
done.
don't spoil
on
it.
it's
Shameless.
pretty
Shameless.
solid.
Oh, I did look up clips. You know John B dies.
Shut up. You can't.
He dies. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Right.
John B dies.
Okay. Either way, you can't spoil it
His dad does.
because
die,
all
though.
the people that are watching.
You're supposed to say spoiler alert before you say shit.
Oh, spoiler alert.
No.
Spoiler alert. John
No
B's
spoiler
dad dies.
alert because none of this actually. Happens.
I don't.
People keep saying that.
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I don't fucking know what happens.
I don't believe
Okay. Did I ever tell you about this kid? What's a fake name we can give him? So I don't
Let's
have to
just
bleep it out.
Let's just call him Carl.
Carl? Okay. So, Carl was in my English class in high school in speech as a senior. And he's really like Spider-Man. He's one of those weird Marvel kids. Not to say all people that like Marvel are weird, but
There's a couple good
There's-
Marvel movies.
they're...
Shut up.
No, so Carl really fucking... He really, really loved Marvel, and especially Spider-Man. And he's like, did you go see the new Spider-Man No Way Home? And I said, no, I'm not going to watch. Or at first I said, yeah, I did watch it. And I'm like, he's like, oh, I haven't watched it yet. Don't spoil it for me. And I said, yeah, Spider-Man dies. And he's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, there are 3 Spider-Mans in the movie, which got leaked before the movie came out. So I did know that because I saw that. I'm like, there are 3 Spider-Mans in the movie. I said they got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and I said, and they have Tom Holland. I said, there's 3 of them. And I said, Spider-Man dies. And he like was getting pissed at me. And he looked like he wanted to swing on me, but he was a pussy. And he got so fucking mad. And I'm like, dude, I haven't even watched the movie yet. I'm just spouting shit off. I'm like, but Spider-Man does die. And he just still kept getting so pissed at me, and he looked like he was going to fucking cry. And then after he did watch it, he was talking to me about it, and he's like, have you watched it yet? And I said, no. And he's like, I don't want to spoil it for you. And I'm like, just tell me. I'm never going to go watch the movie. I don't care. Tell me what happens. And he's like, no, man, I don't want to. It's something you got to go watch for yourself. And I pretty much just told him, go fuck yourself. I'm never going to watch it now out of spite. And I have never watched Spider-Man No Way Home now just because of Carl.
Right.
I won't watch it. Just because he told me it's good. As soon as someone tells me to go watch a movie, I don't want to watch it. I haven't watched season 3 of Outer Banks for that reason. I haven't watched Top Gun. I don't want to watch it because mom and
never
dad
watched
keep
Top
saying
Gun
watch
either.
Top Gun.
Top Gun's really good.
I didn't watch it.
I
I,
like
didn't watch
the-
the first one.
I
so
like the
feel
first
I don't
and
know.
the second one. The first one's
I don't
really
I
really
watched
care.
the second one, but I didn't watch the first one.
I didn't watch the first one, so I just don't really care. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, Top Gun! I want to suck a dick."
I want to suck a dick.
Well, if you when I think of Top Gun, I just think of the volleyball part.
Yeah, because that's a fucking
Shirtless dudes playing volleyball. That's all I think of.
Yeah.
What else did they do? Oh, we're a bunch of fighter pilots and we play fucking volleyball.
I don't get the point of
shirtless.
that scene, but it turns out it's one of the most iconic scenes of the fucking
Do
movie.
you know why? Because it's for women to go in the movie theater and get
touch
moist.
themselves?
Yes.
Get moist in the theater.
Now, what do you think 50 Shades of Grey was made for? 50 Shades of Grey was made to make women horny.
You know what I find crazy?
It's just like
is how they have movie
softcore
theaters
porn.
dedicated to porn.
I don't think they really do anymore.
Well, they used to.
That's how Pee Wee Herman got in trouble. The actor
fucking
for him.
Pee Wee Herman. Cheese sandwich.
You know Pee Wee Herman, right?
Oh my fucking
What?
God. Show him
Oh my
pull up
God.
a picture of Pee Wee Herman.
Pee
He's
Wee,
like the most pervert looking man ever.
well, Pee Wee
And-
Well,
Herman.
his name is
So
Pee Wee.
you-
Do you remember watching Pee Wee Herman movies, Noah?
Yeah, I remember. He always did
They
a
were
cheese,
so fucking
a
weird.
delicious cheese
Oh,
sandwich.
that dude, yeah. That dude's.
He
This
just
is-
looks like
yeah.
a pervert.
Was Pee Wee's Big Adventure? Is that the one with the
Ew.
circus that we watched?
I have no
Looks
clue.
scary.
Okay, yeah, but the point of these churches, or not churches, fucking masturbating
He's
in
a
church.
perv.
no. The whole point of these theaters is to watch porn, but no jacking off.
Yeah, it's so weird. The actor
Lee,
for
you would love that place.
The actor for Pee Wee Herman, What happened was he went to one of these theaters to watch porn, and he was playing with himself in the theater, and they arrested him, and he pretty much like his whole like acting career was over because he got a public indecency, and they're like, well, he makes kids movies. We can't put him in kids movies anymore, and his career was over. And I don't know what happened to him after that, but like,
What do you think he looks like now?
I don't
Look
know.
it up. What is it?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, people still find him in fucking just a regular world. He's fucking one of the most, like, oddball-looking people. There's got to be something.
He's 70 years old now.
What?
He's old as shit. How old were his movies?
Old.
This is him today.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he looks
He's
a
not
little
bad
more
as bad,
normal.
yeah. Not as much. Not as perfect.
He just kind of looks like a kid toucher still. He looks
ever-
he looks like he'd be like the Boy Scout head of a Boy Scouts, but he still touches them. Scouts honor.
That's a scout secret, okay?
Oh, shit,
we
This
touch
is a troop secret.
we touch buttholes here, but like
We sell popcorn
We
and
don't
touch
tell anyone.
buttholes.
I tell you right now, I always had a kid. You know who I'm talking about.
You had a
He
kid?
he always what? No, he wanted me to fucking join Boy Scouts. He
I
was
could see
he
that.
was like so adamant on me joining Boy Scouts. He's like,
He's
yeah,
an Eagle Scout.
I'm an Eagle Scout, blah blah blah. Join Boy Scouts. I'm like, no. I told him, I said, I will not join Boy Scouts because I don't want to get raped. And I flat out told him this, and he's like, you don't get raped in Boy Scouts. I said, they just brainwashed you. You get raped and don't remember.
You
it."
block it out.
Yeah, fucking, he really wanted me to join Boy Scouts. And another thing, I would rather go and be a Girl Scout than be a Boy Scout. I would fucking,
I'd have no
Oral.
problem selling cookies.
I want to sell cookies. I don't want to sell popcorn.
It's the only problem. I don't have a vagina.
It's 2023. You can do what you want.
Yeah.
I
If you want a
suppose.
vagina, you can have one.
You know all of
You
why
get a
it's-
vagina.
all
You get a
of,
set of titties.
Don't let nobody tell you no, Noah.
Noah, you know all those
That's all you.
kids that play Xbox with Wyatt? His little army he's got.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was ranting politics and my religious beliefs to him last night.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah, I was ranting my politics and religious beliefs, and I swear to God, I think I got followers for our religion.
What?
Yeah, remember how in episode 2 I'm like, I want to start a religion,
The
and
spaghetti monster.
and it's centered around my beliefs.
Yeah, but you never
I just
saw.
every single thing I said they agree with strongly, and they're like, and even when they like didn't agree with it at the start, I would explain it, and they're like, that makes so much sense. I swear, I'm the next Jesus.
We have Jesus sitting
But
next
in
to us,
my
you
in
guys.
my belief, I don't think Jesus was real. And if he was, he wasn't a white guy. He lived in the Middle East. He would have
Yeah,
been. He would have been
exactly, that's true.
fucking black as shit. He wouldn't have been black, but he would have been Middle
Like,
Eastern.
nice.
And when you look at, if you go to church, they'll try and depict Jesus as this white guy. He lived in Jerusalem. He was Middle Eastern. He would have looked fucking Arab.
Yeah, like they always got this nice white Jesus.
Jesus wasn't white.
And they make him look so clean. Like, you know, this motherfucker was dark skinned.
And that's, like,
and you know
exactly
that he was
right where
fucking,
the-
I probably can't call Jesus a motherfucker, but you like, sorry, Jesus.
I don't know. I
Jesus.
was ranting
Jesus.
yesterday that I think God
Jesus.
isn't real, and if he is real, he's an asshole.
What would our Spanish names be?
You know,
Because
Jesus-
did you know that?
Jesus would make
Did you know
so
that
much more
Enrique
sense.
means Richard?
What?
Enrique.
I never knew that.
Enrique means Richard.
Yeah, but not all names
Yeah, I feel like
translate
I
to
knew that.
Spanish.
A lot do.
No, Aiden is Aiden in Spanish.
What's mine?
Noah.
I bet you it's not.
It probably is.
Noah in Spanish.
No. No. No.
No
No.
way.
No way!
No.
I think mine's just Lee. That's such a basic. Oh shit! What is that? Sotavento.
Sotavento, we have.
No way is that right. That's
That
got to be a
can't-
translation error.
Sotaventa. Oh, wait, what is
Sotavento.
Sotavento.
That's got to be a translation error. You know, that's the reason why it's
I
so
got it.
hard to like actually learn like Spanish
There's
is
dialects.
because people in Mexico that speak Spanish speak different Spanish than people from like Spain. So
It's
if
just-
you take Spanish in high school,
It's similar.
they tell you that you're not really.
No, but Miss
it's
Russ-
all slang.
Well, oh, fuck.
You go to
I said the
Mexico,
name.
they all just
Yeah, but
they're speaking slang.
The Spanish teacher, she'll teach you because she's from Where the fuck is she from? I don't know. Somewhere in the Caribbean. So her Spanish is gonna be different from someone's in Mexico's compared to someone. She's not
Yeah.
from Mexico. She's from the Caribbean.
It's the
somewhere. They
same.
speak
Same
it's-
thing with us.
It's the
and,
same
like,
thing with us in England.
English.
Yeah.
England.
Where fucking they speak England and they say like
They pronounce shit
they say
different.
chips and they're talking about fries. And
But also like aluminum, they say like fucking aluminium.
Aluminium.
yeah,
Boner.
there are so many things that just
Give me
don't
your
make
fat
sense.
boner.
Boner.
I would like one of your big boners.
And you know they don't have. They have. Wait.
Fuck me in the top.
They have doors
box.
on every one of their. Did you know they have doors on every room?
Yeah,
Even their
most-
kitchens.
What?
Yeah.
That's not true.
They have
Okay,
a door to their
I
kitchen.
follow a British YouTuber.
No, I've seen a
You're a
video.
liar.
It's normal to have
not
doors,
all of them are gonna be like that. Every house is gonna be different.
but it's
Uh,
normal to have
Here,
doors. to your
British
kitchen.
versus American words.
Swear to God.
What do you think? So stop cheating.
What? Oh,
This is
sorry.
a quiz.
Sorry.
Okay, so we got baked potatoes in the States. What do you think they call it in United Kingdom?
A tater.
Roast potatoes.
Roast potatoes.
That's a really good guess, but it's jacket potato.
A jacket potato.
A baked
Jacket
potato
potato.
is called a jacket potato. Are we having steak and jacket potatoes for dinner?
Dinner.
What do you think? Well, they call
You call- you
fries.
got
They
a
call 'em
potato.
chips. What do you think they call actual chips like Lay's potato chips? What do you think they call them?
I know what it is, but chips.
What do they call them? Cause
Crisps.
it is
Crisps.
crisp.
Yeah, that's it.
Uh,
Crisp.
a zucchini. What do you think a
No, I don't
zucchini is?
fucking know.
I learned this just because of Millie Bobby Brown. They were asking her this shit, and she literally grabbed it and she's like, "What is this?" And she's like, "I'm gonna have to break it open." She snaps in half. She looks and she's like, "It's a short. What is it? A courgette or whatever." And she's like,
Courgette.
It's a courgette." But she's like, "I think Americans call it a zucchini." I like her American accent so
Zucchini.
much.
Zucchini.
What do you think they call like a sub sandwich?
A deli sandwich.
It's a roll.
A roll.
You want a roll?
What do you think they
roll.
call it?
Let's go to Subway and get roll.
Let's go get a roll at Subway.
Subway.
I can't do a fucking
Let's
British
get
accent.
a roll at Subway.
I can do a Jamaican accent, and that's about it.
You're making me crazy.
That's making
What do
me
you think
crazy,
they call
man.
an eggplant?
Aubergine.
What? You
How the
know
fuck do you know that?
I don't know.
that? Why do you know
he
that?
knew. He actually got it right. He knew that one. What do you think they call candy? It's super simple.
Lollies.
Sugar?
Sweets.
Sweets.
You want some sweets?
Fucking sweet.
Don't talk to the stranger on the corner. Don't take his sweets.
Don't. The stranger offered me sweets, so I took it and got his
Like
auto.
you know, like
I got-
takeout
I
food
got
from a
in his free
restaurant. What do you
sweets
think they call
van.
takeout food? It's super simple. Don't
Carry
overthink
out.
it.
No, it's like
Takeaway.
take
take
away.
away, take out, take away.
What do you think they call a popsicle?
A frozen ice pop.
Ice.
It's an ice lolly.
Ice
Ice
lolly.
lolly.
You want an ice lolly?
I guess that makes sense.
What do you think they call cookies? This is gay.
Biscuits.
You want
Biscuit.
a biscuit?
You want a biscuit?
You want a biscuit from the old biscuit jar?
You want to go to the biscuit store?
What do you think a rutabaga is? What the fuck's a rutabaga? I mean, I don't even know what a fuck a rutabaga is. Hold on.
Maybe we use the English pronunciation. What's the?
No, a rutabaga is American. What is that?
I bet you it's red.
It's gotta
It
be.
does sound.
Oh,
right.
it's a radish.
Oh
Just
yeah.
call it a radish, not a rutabaga.
You want a rutabaga?
And that's
You
not
want a
even,
You
rutabaga
want a
along with your
rutabaga?
biscuit?
that's not even what they
That's not
call
the-
it. What
that's
do you
not
what
the
do you think
English one.
British people call it?
I don't know.
A Swede.
A Swede.
A Swede. That's so
You want a
much easier.
Swede?
Some of these have to be wrong because we don't walk around
Rutabaga.
going, "Give me a
I've heard that
rutabaga from the."
before.
We just-
Who the fuck says
I-
rutabaga?
I've heard that before.
I don't
feel,
say
I
that
feel like I've
shit.
heard it. I'm not saying I say it, but I've heard it. I feel like
I call it a fucking radish.
it's a radish.
Red onion.
Red onion.
Two completely different things. Okay, this is weird. They say jam, we say jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly?
There is a.
I can't jelly my
I thought
cock
we,
in your
I
ass.
thought we had jam and jelly in the United States. I thought they were two different
Yeah,
things.
they are two different things. Who made this?
So
yeah,
is
jam
there
and jelly are two different things.
is there
Uh,
jam jelly?
It's the same thing
And
with
their
barbecue.
jelly
They
is
say
jam?
barbecue, we say grill. We say both. It's.
I've heard barbecue. All the
barbecue.
time.
I call it a barbecue more than I call it a grill.
I suppose we're grilling.
I've never
out.
called it a barbecue. Like
I guess
No,
I
barbecue.
say
Call it a
we're
barbecue.
eating barbecue because there's fucking like
You know,
Or like you're
chicken, like
having
ribs and
barbecue.
steak and shit. But
Yeah.
But like, I
We're
guess I
grilling out
call. I
usually.
guess I'm
Grilling
call
out.
it. It's a grill.
I guess you could say yeah.
Can you go throw something on the grill?
Yeah.
We say silverware. What do you think they say?
Spoons. I
Oh,
like rusty spoons.
Spoons,
me salad fingers.
spoons are part of silverware. What do you think? What do you think they call like their set of silverware?
Dining ware.
Cutlery.
Cutlery.
Yeah, fuck.
Cutlery.
God damn it.
You want
Yeah.
to go grab the cutlery?
The
British-
cutlery.
British people are weird. Their accents are so dumb. It sounds like they've shoved a rutabaga down their throat and they're trying to speak.
A rutabaga.
A rutabaga.
Rutabaga.
They fucking, I don't know. I can imagine. So, like,
Chip.
England's like the stabbing capital of the world. I don't know why you'd want to go see England. To see what? But I just
Get
imagine that
stabbed.
if I did go there and someone was
The
like,
Queen.
I'll fucking cut you, mate, if you don't empty your wallet.
Fucking
I'll
culture.
fucking cut you. I'm just gonna look at him and laugh
dirty
because
cunt.
I can't take him seriously.
I've got a gun.
A goon.
I got a knife. I got a gun, bitch. I'm American.
Right.
I think every household
They'd
in
be
America
scared.
should
What's your
have a
next
gun.
word? Give us our next word.
Come.
C-U.
Jism.
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 You got your jism on me.
No, we're all out of words.
Oh.
That was all of them.
You jismed all over.
You got jism all over the blankets.
I gotta leave.
No, you don't. It's 3.
Yeah,
3:05. You said you
Okay.
were leaving at 3:15.
Yeah, but I gotta get there by 3:40.
You got the jism on my leg.
Alrighty then, podcast. I'm out.
We're gonna lose Mr. Aiden.
Once again. To the slopes.
Well, we've been going for almost an hour.
We're all
Next
busy.
podcast, I expect us all to be speaking an English accent the entire.
Hello.
Hello, governor. Tip. Oh,
When you hear like the British
Telewack.
podcasts, they're so much more interesting, just because the accent.
the accent's so gay though.
I
We
don't know,
got
but
some
I just
biscuits
find it
here
so
to
much
try
more interesting.
today.
It's just like
That's probably gonna be the title of this episode. We got some biscuits.
biscuit,
So then
You
what-
want a biscuit?
biscuit,
It's got some of them biscuits.
aluminium,
Got some biscuits covered in aluminium.
aluminium.
There's some biscuits in the biscuit jar next to the aluminium in the cutlery.
Aluminium cutlery.
Next to the rutabagas. Next to the Swedes. Got all the sweets and ice lollies you want, love.
See, that's what I mean. How the fuck would you take that seriously? Imagine your British ass mom comes in. You want a biscuit?
You want some biscuits?
I just made some next biscuits. I'm
You
gonna
want
make.
some biscuits and lollies?
I'm gonna make some
What's he gonna
barbecue
yell at by
courgette.
British mom?
I know. I'm gonna put on your trousers.
Oh, I'm just looking at the Jake Paul thing
I
now
can't
and
even
fucking.
read.
Alright,
Did it finish yet?
no.
Booty consumers out.
Oh yeah, we're losing.
Goodbye.
Todos.
You want me to walk you to your car so you don't get raped?
I'll sit with the crowd.
I'm not too worried, but
This is a bad neighborhood.
yeah,
Yeah.
the neighborhood, all them squirrels.
These fucking squirrels will fuck you up.
I tell you what.
I got bobcats in the area.
Right.
boob,
Do you?
boob
Yeah,
cats.
I better run to your Jeep. A lot of muskrats.
Jaguars.
All right, see you guys.
Oh, I got up for you, but okay.
I think you should just mute mine.
Oh yeah. Here. And we'll just have Noah scooch down one. Goodbye, Aiden. Don't let the cat out when you leave.
Todos.
Toodaloo.
Why did you? What
I
the
don't
fuck?
know.
Why did he turn the lights off?
So,
He didn't even finish his water.
now we're down to 2. I'll finish it.
All right. What time do we start this at?
I don't know. So, now I was closing out all my tabs on Google. You know, I have probably a really weird search history from doing this podcast.
Right.
But I was looking at the ESPN thing, and there's celebs in attendance, and I see Mike Tyson, but there's also some Arab dude next to him, and it's like, who is this guy?
It's probably like some fucking Arab
Some
prince
rich
or some shit.
billionaire Arab prince. Mike Tyson, I swear to God, is the only man ever that can get a tramp stamp on his face and still be intimidating.
I know. I tell you what. If anything, that made him look scarier. Did you see when that motherfucker, like in his prime, like when he went to jail? Like they talked about
Yeah.
this on Joe Rogan's podcast, but like
He
that
is-
son of a bitch was so fucking scary. I mean, he wasn't as. I mean, even still when he got fat, you know, he used to be fucking just ripped, and then
Yeah, Mike Tyson is the one guy. I don't care if he's
He's
a
still fucking got it,
100-year-old man in a wheelchair. I'm not fighting his ass. I'm scared.
not even in a wheelchair.
Did you ever hear the question that it was about Mike Tyson where it's
What
if what age would you fight him at, and like if you fight him at the age of when he's 10, you get $10 million.
I'd fight him at like I feel like I'd fight him at like a solid.
What age did he start boxing?
I think he was like 12.
He made his professional debut at 18.
Okay, yeah.
That's when he was professional. He was still doing
he was
boxing.
a killer when he was 18.
Oh, he was 13 when he started.
Okay, so I would have fought him when he was 12.
Yeah, I would fight him. I'd fight him when he's 12 too. There are people that I've heard.
Okay,
like,
but
I
I'll
would
tell you
fight
this.
like a 2-year-old Mike
If you
Tyson.
had
I don't want
12
to take the chance. You don't think you can whoop a 3-year-old's ass?
No, right?
How little confidence do you have in yourself that you look at a 3-year-old Mike Tyson and be like, I can't beat that kid. He's never thrown a punch in
I'll
his
be
life
honest,
yet.
I could probably take like a 13-year-old,
That's all you got.
a 14-year-old maybe. But when he's boxing for when you have 2 years of experience still behind your belt, I don't give a shit who you are. You could still, if you can fight with both hands, you're pretty dangerous.
Is it a street fight or is it a boxing
like
match?
a boxing match?
Because if it's boxing match and it's organized boxing, still though I'm 18 years old. I'm going to
Almost
mop,
19.
I'm almost 19. I'm gonna mop the floor with a fucking I think like a 14-year-old Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's been boxing for a full year already. 14 years old.
Holy
I
fuck,
can
your
confidently
acne's
take
really
him.
cleared up.
I know. I got this new shit. We should message him. Tell him to sponsor us. Your products are amazing. I don't know the name of it.
Have I ever told you that I used Dad's Manscaped lawnmower on my balls?
Yeah, you have.
And he doesn't use it, but he doesn't want me to use it, so I just use it.
The Lawnmower 4.0. We're not sponsored by Manscaped,
Holy fuck,
but we
who's
could
that?
be. This is another fight. This is Josh Taylor versus
Holy fuck, they're really
Teofimo Lopez.
Those are pros, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, fuck, them guys are fucking swinging.
WBO junior welterweight title.
Oh, that's why they're fucking championship fight. Let's fuck it, you're going at each other. You know who fucking is like?
Oh
Seems
shit,
like
they were
legit?
19 and 0 and 18 and 1.
Did you know who seemed legit with that? Oh, they were probably both undefeated at the time. Anyway.
They are both probably both undefeated. They both had 13 knockouts.
That's a pretty even fight.
Yeah, when you have 19 and 0 and well, they both think about it. Before this fight, they would have both came into it 18 and 0 with 13 knockouts. That's like as even as it gets.
Yeah, it doesn't get any closer than that. Well, maybe
When you both have the same record, same amount of knockouts. I guess it sort of depends who you fought too, but that's a pretty good
that
fight.
fight's been going on for a little while now. Hey, wonder when it's.
Who do you think's gonna win?
What?
Who do you think's gonna win that fight?
Tommy Fury.
Yeah. You know, they talk about ESPN's like, oh yeah, here are live boxing results and
did you
analytics,
see Jake Paul's
and then they
Jake Paul's the
have
favorite?
nothing.
He's the favorite. Fucking Tommy Fury's the underdog.
Jake Paul's favored to win.
Yeah.
I hate people on Twitter. I get. This is why I really don't like Twitter that much. I like scrolling Twitter myself just to see funny shit on there, but I don't like how Twitter is literally for people to voice their opinion because it's like
go take a shit.
it's like your opinion sucks. No, we're leaving this in.
Oh, okay.
All right, Noah. Aiden has left. Noah's taking a Duke. He was playing
the
with
fight
my duvet. What's it? Duvet?
No, it's a fucking bidet.
Bidet.
Duvet is not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I think it's crazy that has a fucking vagina sprayer on there. It has a little mini douche.
I don't even have a vagina.
It just tickles your ball sack with water.
Noah was so surprised. Remember the first time Lewis ever used one at?
Woo!
He like, ah!
I feel like that's everyone's first experience because they're like, don't you wonder how many people actually have one?
I don't know, but people like, oh,
It's the craziest thing ever. It's a whole new level of freshness.
people literally will go.
Oh, that is some good toothpaste. I feel fresh.
Noah's been trying out all my stuff, all my toothpaste, my bidet.
How much was that?
The toothpaste
Yeah, where'd you
more
get
than you can afford,
that? How
pal.
much was it?
I ordered it straight from Dr. Squatch. I have a subscription, so every 3 months it shows up.
Every 3 months. So what
Yeah.
if you don't? Well, you're obviously gonna use through it, but
I don't know because I use that too. I brush my teeth every morning, every night, and I still have a lot of toothpaste left.
well, if you get more, just give it to me.
You can't have it.
Why?
Buy your own shit.
I'm broke.
I would love to be sponsored by Dr. Squatch. I love their shit so much. They just make such quality products. I smell so clean. What were we talking about now? Other than you getting sprayed in the nuts?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
I don't know. What were we
I
talking
got
about?
lost and then we took a short break.
After Noah took his shit,
That was
Noah's
a good
ideas came out. You ever get a Blumpkin before?
No, I have not actually.
You talked to your girlfriend about giving you one?
I've made jokes, but they're slight hints.
I don't know. A Blumpkin just sounds so dirty.
Yeah.
You ever gonna get on Twitter?
No.
You should.
Why? So that way I can look at porn.
It's more than that. You know, Aiden has Twitter, but he won't tell us what it is because he only uses it for porn.
Really?
Yeah.
Yuck.
I use Twitter
For porn.
for not just.
I
the
think it's
porn.
funny when there's midgets. Like, there's this one guy, this midget whipped that, like, he was banging this chick, and he fucking, someone showed me this video. And, he got done banging her, well, kind of. He just was switching positions there. Anyways, he's going to town on that normal pussy, and, he pulls it out. It's, like, fucking, like, 10 inches. And it's just so out of proportion, because it's, like,
Was it
literally...
actually 10 inches, or was it, like,
Well, how
was
long,
it, like,
how long
6
is a-
inches?
How
and it
long is a
looked
midget
huge?
thigh? Because it would have went down to his knee.
That's the thing, though, is that they could have, like, a 6 inch.
It's illusion.
And it's an illusion. You ever notice how as soon as Aiden leaves the podcast, just gets fucking nuts?
Like, talks
Last
about
w-
nuts? Or...
Yeah, like last week it was trans people. This week it's midget porn.
Midget porn's crazy. This one guy was doing this chick from behind, and she fucking...
Do you watch midget porn regularly?
No, but I'm just saying I've seen this. Because
You seem like you are a really big advocate for midget porn.
No, but I was watching it on Aiden's VR porn thing.
You were watching midget porn in VR.
Yeah, with like 4 other dudes. in
Were
the
you a
room.
midget?
No, I was not.
You were the
midget.
girl?
No, I was watching. I was like a dirty little cock. And this guy, he had to stand on the sofa cushion, and he was standing up, doing her.
VR porn is
And
the
she was bent
craziest
over.
thing.
She was bent over, and he was standing on the sofa cushion, not on the cushion. I mean, like on the armrest.
So when you watch VR porn on Aiden's Oculus, you know that's the only thing he bought that for. Are you the
Yeah,
actual?
you know he ain't
are
playing
you
that
the
fishing
person, or are you fucking? Are you just like you could just watch it and just it's happening?
You
in the
just
room around
watch
you?
it. It was crazy because the midget was like short but like tall.
Because
it's
did
like a 40
fucking-
foot midget.
You know, see that's weird because fucking that's dumb that's how the Oculus
If you were a
is.
midget, would you be mad that someone called you that?
No. Fucking. But that's the thing though is that you know our old VR headsets we had where you would have to put your cell phone in to you have to put your phone into your VR headset and it would like click in. The front would flip open. You put your phone in, you click it,
Yeah.
and then you can put it on your face. You can just go on Pornhub. You just go on Pornhub. You look up VR porn, and then it will be like split on 2 different screens. So it's like your eyes, and then it has something like motion tracking, where you are the dude.
Because it looks through the camera.
Yeah, you are the dude. So
I'll tell you
the
what.
VR porn I did when I was like fucking like 12, I'd be laying in my bed, and fucking I'd be laying down in my bed with a VR headset on, and I was the dude, and the girl was fucking on top, and she was fucking you. That's a way cooler experience than just being in the room while other people are fucking. Then you feel like you're in the action.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to in an NFL game? Do you want to be in the play or do you want to be on the sideline? You want to be in the play.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking,
You don't want to be no sideline. That's like riding the bench.
that'd
mean,
be awful.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to be riding the bench. You want to be the QB. You want to make the game-winning touchdown.
My favorite deck. I actually like listening to NFL players like commentary, like talking to each other, more than I actually like watching football.
I know their commentary is funny
They're
as shit.
so fucking funny.
That one guy got fucking chased down. He was fucking. It was wide open. He had all the space, and this guy fucking chased him out. He's like, "You sit down with your slow ass. You should be. That's a damn shame. You should be embarrassed." And the guy's like, "You're making me all mean. You're gonna make me cry." He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to."
there's the shit that they say. I swear to God, NFL players are the equivalent of like 7-year-olds that weigh like, especially I feel like linemen are the equivalent of like 7-year-olds that are like 300 pounds and can run really fast.
Well, that's the thing. All them fuckers, they're like just big slow guys, but them guys are faster than fucking most people.
Yeah, this is the thing.
There's some of them linemen that can run a fucking less than 5 second 40.
Well, people, they look at a lineman and they're like, well, I seen this thing, this girl going, when you see a out of shape woman walking down the street and you think to yourself, that girl's fat. But when you see your favorite football players on the TV and they weigh 300 pounds, you don't look at them and go, those guys are fat. You go, those guys are athletes. And it's like, okay, but the thing is about that fat woman walking down the street, can she do a full out fucking sprint, multiple blocks? Does she do conditioning?
Depends. Is there a Burger King on the corner?
But see, that's what I mean though, is that some fat bitch walking down the street, that walking is the most exercise she does in the month.
Right.
Those fucking NFL linebackers, they may weigh 300 pounds,
but they could probably squat about 700 pounds.
They're also 6'4". They can squat a shit ton of fucking weight.
And what percentage of them is muscle?
And they can run really fast.
like
they
them
look
strongmen.
slow on TV.
Or them strongmen.
But they're fast.
They look so big. They're so muscular. They're fat looking.
Yeah. Well, they do have body fat on. That's the difference between strongmen and fucking bodybuilders. Bodybuilders, it's not about how much you can actually lift. It's about how good you can make your muscles look. And
symmetry is huge.
Thinner you are, well, you can't. Well, you can help like symmetry with like biceps and shit, but
yeah,
for
but
like your abs, you can't do nothing.
Well,
That's
yeah,
just
but like
genetics.
symmetry to make sure one's not bigger than the other.
Yeah. Well, bodybuilders though, when they're
that's just like
doing
me with
their shit,
masturbating. You know, I'm like a southpaw masturbator. You know, I once was a righty and I accidentally tried switching up. Like, oh, let's try something up. Let's go lefty. And it's like, you know, and then it's like I've been going lefty. I've been a southpaw for like 4 years and. You know, it's a curse and it's a burden. You know, I'm trying to go back to orthodox and.
Oh, you jerk off with your.
With my left, and yeah, and you know, I've been trying to go back, and it's just, I
guess
physically
I'm a
cannot.
Southpaw masturbator.
Yeah, we're just a couple
But
of southpaws.
I'm left-handed though.
But I'm right-handed, and you know, it's a very awkward thing to say when you know people are asking what hand you masturbate with, and you say your left.
Who's asking you this?
That's not the point. Anyways,
I don't think a single person's ever asked you which hand you masturbate with.
Just listen, and you know, it's just a curse, and you know,
Other than me, just now on this podcast.
I've tried switching back to going right-handed, and you know, it just feels weird. It's like fucking. It's like trying to write with your left hand. It's just not the same.
On southpaw and orthodox.
It's just sloppy and there's no rhythm. With my left hand, it's just like. With the right hand, it's just like. It's just there's no rhythm to be with it, you know. It's like kind of compare a black guy with a lot of rhythm and a white guy that has no rhythm. It's just that awkward white guy who gets jazz hands the whole time, got the spirit fingers going.
Oh my fucking god! Just know that's definitely gonna get clipped. That's going online. You know, I almost feel bad for Aiden because I think he's the only one out of the three that plans.
He misses out on the best part.
No, I think he's happy that he misses this because he's the only one I think that's gonna wants to go to college.
Oh yeah.
I thought about this the other day. We kind of really have to be careful because I know that we're fine. Who cares what? Ooh, cancel us. I mean, for us, we're fine. But someone like Aiden, you don't want to fuck up.
You think
Aiden's
the
life.
dumbest is going to college? Fuck no.
Well, what else is he gonna do? Shake snakes on the corner?
Yeah, he'd probably just take over his dad's business.
Possible. Those who don't know, his dad's a pimp.
Taking over the family business. Slapping hoes.
When people ask me what do, I just tell them family business, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "The mafia type shit. You wouldn't understand." That's what I always tell them. Fucking, it's always little kids. What do you do? Mafia shit. You wouldn't understand. If I told you, I have to kill you.
Mafia shit.
Yeah, what's Wyatt's friend. Shout out Crew. He's this little 13-year-old I play with on Xbox now.
What?
Yeah. This is the kid I was talking to about my political beliefs.
Uh-huh.
Of
course a dumbass 13-year-old would listen to
That's
that.
another thing, though. I got to implant that seed in his mind of fucking, I'm right, you're wrong, follow me.
He probably thinks this is a legit religion.
Oh, I didn't tell him that I'm starting a religion. I told him my religious beliefs, and I told him, I said, people think that my religious beliefs are dumb until I tell them to him, and then it's like, oh, that almost makes sense. And he's like, well, now I want to hear them, and I said, okay, and I did that reverse psychology so he'd want to listen. And then I gave him this big fucking spiel about how if God's real, he's an asshole, and he pretty much fucking believe what I believe, and then he thought about it, and he's like, that makes so much fucking sense. So I'm just slowly corrupting the youth of America.
Do you wipe back to front or front to back? Because I know you're weird and you like to get naked when you take a shit.
I don't do that. I haven't done that since I was like probably 12. I don't shit naked anymore.
I think that's weird.
I don't do that.
Because if you wipe back to front, shitty balls.
Yeah, why would you wipe back to front?
Do you stand up or sit down when you wipe?
I stand up.
That's fucking weird.
I stand up.
I sit like a girl.
I stand up. I don't like sitting down.
You know what the most
'Cause
awkward
then it's
thing
a leg
is
workout.
that you feel like you have to shit and then you sit down and then in reality it's just a big fart and you piss and then it's like
Wait, do you hover or do you scooch forward?
Do I hover?
Like when you wipe, do you hover over the toilet seat and then wipe, or do you?
Oh, I like arch my
scooch
back.
forward?
I arch my back and I look at what's behind me. I check my tail.
See, that's what I mean though, is that there's people out here that like hover to wipe their ass. Then that's a fucking leg workout. Why do I want to do that?
No, I sit back and like take a look at the tail and.
See, the way I look at it is that when I stand up to wipe my ass, I'm already going to have to stand up to pull my pants up.
Right.
So I just stand up, wipe my ass, and then pull my pants up.
Well, you didn't even realize that I wiped. Fuck, did I wipe? I don't even remember.
I don't think you did.
I thought I did.
Noah shits with the door open, just so you know.
I used to fucking. I don't know.
It's no shame.
Or he caught me jacking off standing up.
Yeah.
Stander upper.
He's a freak.
Standard up southpaw.
Do you actually jack off standing up all the time?
No, never. That's just a one-time thing that happened twice. I was out of line.
It's weird. It's weird to jack off standing up.
It's like a whole new sensation. That used to be how I do it. I used to be a stander upper.
I could tell. I caught you.
No. Like in my youth, like 13, 14.
No,
stand
I've
up all
always
the
been.
time.
I've always been laying down.
Stand up. Like I remember when I made no gabagoo, I used to just stand up and body felt good.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Your body just got all warm.
I would compare it.
You
to,
got them warm sensations.
No, I'm comparing your
Feeling
fucking
frisky.
before when you started jacking off, but nothing would come out. Just because I feel like the reason you do that is because some kid tells you what it is, and you go home and you try it. But
I'm pretty
nothing
sure one
comes
time
out.
I just peed.
What?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure one time it wasn't even jizz. Because a lot of it came out and it came out hard.
Is this what's supposed to happen?
I was a fucking amateur. Now I'm a fucking pro. I know how to fucking beat it sideways, fucking upside down, in a fucking circle. With my own fucking mouth now? Fuck.
Is it true that if you get your bottom two sets of ribs removed, you can bend over far enough to
I'm
suck
not
your
sure.
own
I've
dick?
never done that.
Mom tries to tell me that it's not real, but I don't know. I've been
Shameless, that one guy was doing it.
I've been sent
Jody was doing it.
Yeah, I've been sent a link before though, where some dude was sucking his own dick. It's people out there can do it. and
Okay,
it
but
makes
like,
me
what
wonder
about the
how.
bitches at the circus, the contortionists? They could probably eat themselves out.
That's what I'm saying. How the
They
fuck
could probably
does that work?
munch their own box. Because I've seen them they'll fucking throw their fucking head behind them and their fucking faces resting on their butthole.
What are you doing this weekend?
Eat
Munching my own box.
I'm gonna munch my own muff. Can you imagine that?
I like knocking stuff off this table.
It's fucking weird.
Oh, I update onto last week when we had the Prime. Prime tastes so shitty that we didn't even finish them.
Except the line in line.
We never finished them. They're sitting on the floor.
For a second.
I drank all the Starry though.
I thought we were gonna have a live guest because Aiden picked me up and Garrett was in the car. You know, he's such a kind gentleman. You know that?
Who?
Garrett. You know, he moved to the back seat just for me.
Oh, I know. Garrett actually might be one of the nicest people on the planet. He's just such a nice person.
I know. I saw him in the front.
He's our biggest fan on this podcast.
I know. I saw who was outside. I was throwing my shoes on. I just looked outside because I saw someone pull in, and it was them. And Garrett was sitting in the front. I come outside. I was plugging in the back. I saw him in the back. I'm like, oh, fuck, he moved in the back. That's nice.
Yeah, Garrett is legitimately one of my favorite people, just because he's such a nice person. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's literally anything bad to say about Garrett. He's just so nice.
Mm.
And
is true.
he's also our biggest fan. He watches every episode on YouTube. He watches the whole thing, and then he likes to talk about it. Because we were Wyatt's cousin was trying to talk to us about, oh, I watched the podcast. I'm like, okay, what happens in it? Because
They didn't
he's
know.
full of shit. He had no fucking clue. He's like, oh, he watched the first episode, I could tell, because he knew what we talked about in that, but he had no clue what happened in 2 or 3. And then I was like, Garrett, do you know what happened? And Garrett's like, oh yeah. And Garrett literally fucking, he could almost, there were parts where he was literally almost like word by word.
Right.
He watches them as soon as they come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had after that crew kid though. After he listened to the podcast. After he listened to him, he thought it was so fucking hilarious that he's like, "When's episode 4 coming out?" He's just pumped. There's like all those kids on Xbox. They get so excited too. They just can't wait, you know, because we're so good. Okay, I got a holy shit. I'm just looking at this thing. They give you a privacy report, and for like the last 7 days, how many things?
I guarantee it's a lie, because like, oh, we're just gonna tell you how good our stuff is.
Well, in the last 7 days, Safari has prevented 124 trackers from profiling you and hidden your IP address from known trackers. That's fucking. There's no way that's real, because 124. I don't even use my computer, and when I do, what's trying to track me? I don't go to any fucking websites I don't know.
Your computer sits at home.
My computer, the only time I use my computer is when I'm using like my Adobe softwares, because I'm so rich and I can afford $50 a month. You know that's how much I pay for this shit?
Huh.
I pay $50 a month for Adobe software.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Shit's expensive. But then again, though, I use Adobe Animate for those animation shit I like to do, because I just think animation's cool. I got Premiere Pro for editing. I got Photoshop because I just love fucking around with Photoshop.
Right.
And I got Adobe Illustrator. I actually really love Adobe software. I wish it wasn't so expensive. That's honestly the reason why a lot of people don't use Adobe, because it's so expensive. It's like Adobe's like $22 for one of their softwares, and it's if you want all of their softwares, you pay $50. Well, I was using more than 2 softwares, so I'm like, well, instead of paying $60, I'll pay the $50. So, well, that's everything I want. We should probably actually quick thing. Let's look up Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury one more time and see if we can see any stats about it.
Fucking Christ, man, my stomach hurts. Stomach flu's a bitch. Fucking pissing on my asshole.
Yeah, Noah's sick. I just got sick yesterday, so now I can look forward to that. You know, that just shows you're committed to the grind, though. You're sick and you...
Actually, I feel a lot better than I did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the thing is that Jake Paul and Tommy Fury haven't actually started fighting yet.
No?
No, I think because they're the main event. I think the boxing thing started at 1, but their fight hasn't started yet.
Yeah, well, what time? It's gotta be almost close to fucking midnight there.
But I paid for fucking... Jake Paul did this, I remember when Jake Paul... I don't remember who he fought, but he did this big thing, and Snoop Dogg hosted, and Snoop Dogg was smoking weed while he was
Oh, that's how
hosting
you
it.
know it's not even legit.
Yeah, it was, like, Jake Paul was sponsored by, like, its own boxing thing.
Oh, Triller, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And fucking Snoop Dogg hosted it, and Snoop Dogg was high while he was hosting it. And I paid fucking, like, $60 for the pay-per-view.
For them to have, like, a second round
For
knockout.
them to fucking... I didn't even watch Jake Paul's fight.
Yeah, you fell asleep.
There were so many fights happening that I stayed up till 2 in the
Have you ever
morning,
watched
and Jake
5
Paul's
on
fight
5
still didn't
MMA?
happen.
5
5 on 5 MMA?
Yeah.
No.
It's a team. It's a fucking MMA team.
Well, I figured that's
that
what it
shit's
would be.
fucking
but-
crazy. Well, it's usually 3 on 3.
Holy shit.
There's a fucking big square they fight in, or maybe it's
Yeah.
a big ass octagon.
I feel like you would be fighting and accidentally punch like your teammate in the face because you would
Yeah.
just turn around and see someone and just BAM!
Yeah, all of a
and
sudden they'll
it's
just
like,
like
oh,
abandon.
fuck, sorry, Tom.
They'll just abandon the guy that they're fighting. They'll start fucking kicking the shit out of a different guy.
Well, it is 3:45. I think that's gonna...
That'll about just be outdo it.
What's the time on there?
We are at 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
So
about an hour and 5.
that should do it. Hour and some change.
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got to say.
Thank you for tuning in this week.
Yes, this is Sexy Man and Sex Panther coming at you from the podcast room,
From the Rad Pad.
the Rad Pad, the Pussy Palace. No, so that's all we got for this week. I hope to God that this one I actually can get it edited and put up on Wednesday instead
Right.
of like episode 2, which was like 2 weeks late,
Yeah.
and episode 3 was only a day late.
Yeah. It came
What
out
episode-
on Thursday. Yeah.
Episode 2 was out super fucking late because I'm, just really struggling. I was trying to figure out, because we only had like a couple minutes of footage, how to get the footage, and I was having problems with the files and the audio. So I got it all fixed though. Everything should be up. This should be posted. You should be listening to this on a Wednesday, hopefully. That's all I got. Thank you for listening. This has been episode 4. Have a good day.
We out.
Munch some box.